This is your boy Kevin Don 2K. It's not for me for doing YouTube, that they do on YouTube. We're back again with the power of positive thinking. Blah 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 blase blase. I'll get right into this. Page 4. As a small boy, I was painfully thin. I had lots of energy, was on a track team, was healthy and hard as nails, but thin. And that bothered me because I didn't want to be thin. I wanted to be fat. I was called skinny, but I didn't want to be called skinny. I wanted to be called fat. I longed to be hard boiled and tough and fat. I did everything to get fat. I drank cod liver oil, consumed vast numbers of milkshakes, ate thousands of chocolate sundaes with whipped cream and nuts. Cakes and pies were innumerable, but they did not affect me in the slightest. I stayed thin and lay awake nights thinking and agonizing about it. I kept on trying to get heavy until I was about 30, when all of a sudden, did I get heavy? I bulged at the seams. Then I became self-conscious because I was so fat. And finally, had to take off 40 pounds with equal agony to get myself down to a respectable size. In the second place, to conclude this personal analysis, which I give only because it may help others by showing how this validity works. I was a minister's son and was constantly reminded of that fact. Everybody else could do everything, but if I did even the slightest little thing, you're the preacher's son. So I didn't want to be a preacher's son, for preacher's sons are supposed to be nice. I wanted to be known as a hard-boiled fellow. Perhaps that is why preacher's sons get their reputation for being a little difficult, because they rebel against having to carry the banner of the church all the time. I vowed that there was one thing I would never do, and that was to become a preacher. Also, I came of a family practically every member of which was a performer in public, a platform speaker, and that was the last thing I wanted to be. They used to make me get up in public to make speeches when it scared me to death, even filled me with terror. That was years ago, but the twinge of it comes to me every now and then when I walk onto a platform. I had to use every known device to develop confidence in what powers the good Lord gave me. I found the solution of this problem in the simple techniques of faith taught in the Bible. These principles are scientific and sound and can heal any personality of the pain of inferiority feeling. Their use can enable the sufferer to find and release the powers which have been inhibited by a feeling of inadequacy. Such are some of the sources of inferiority complex which erects power barriers in our personalities. That's it for page 4. What I learned from that little page or whatever was that the fact that he wasn't comfortable in his own skin, and we tend to not be comfortable in our own skin. You know what I'm saying? He was a thin guy and he wanted to be fat. He wanted to be bigger. You know what I'm saying? He was tired of being called skinny. But the thing is, once he became fat, he realized that it wasn't greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's not, the grass ain't green on the other side. So you just got to be comfortable at where you at and know that basically, like, the grass is not green on the other side. You know what I'm saying? It's not about where you are. It's about where you came from. You know what I'm saying? So growth, it takes time. Time feels pain. You know what I'm saying? That's what I learned from that. And yeah, man, I hope y'all have a good day. I love y'all. Cue the outro. Shawty got her own and I like that.